Just there, test out a few things. Everything's good, good, good. Anyway, today, the last video. I mean, what I'm going to go. The last video you saw, I did an update. I did a put on or an update of or how I put on my Ezio costume. For this one from the AC2 Ezio costume or cosplay, I'll call it now since I modified it. Um, I had this for almost about 3 years now. Oh, dang. Excuse me, my tattoo is hurting. Well, itchy. I got patted a little. Usually I put aqua twice a day till after 2 weeks. According to that's what my tattoo artist friend told me. After 2 weeks, I guess it's fully healed. I mean, I feel a little scab, but I didn't peel it. I just let it peel by itself and just walk around like that. Anyway, to continue on, the reason why this video is update is called my AC2 Ezio cosplay update complete is everything complete. Well, it looks complete. It's just the problem is I'm missing one thing to make, but I ran out of very dark leather to make. I mean, I do have a brown leather, but it's not the right color. So we're gonna do over updates because you guys already saw a few videos of how I worked on this AC2 Ezio costume or cosplay. We did go over the boots from the last video of my live video, the new boots. It worked out very well, except every time I walked, you could hear the sound. I mean, this is pretty much it. I guess I fear Ezio's boots, it's like that. I wonder how does he run from it. You guys know the boot. My new boots is not like a complete boots. It's like separate because the cover and this. I mean, I could use the shoes to go out in public, but I'd be weird about it. I don't know. So that's pretty much covered up. My next part is the actual hidden blade, Ezio's hidden blades. Normally, I mean, the right hidden blade is a different kind of hidden blade, but the reason why I bought two is, yeah, for my right side is, well, we'll go over the first one. See, I mean, these are I did not make these. These are ordered online on Amazon. Or I mean, I thought about putting support in the inside, but so I figured because it looks missing on the elements, especially when I put it on. But I remembered I still have my old bracer for my Ezio costume, so I combined it together, or not really like glued together, but put it all together, and then voila! Take a look. It looks it feels like it's all covered. It's not naked, and yes, it does pull up. Here's the hidden blade. It does pull out very well. And out of the hidden blades I have three sets. Pretty much two Altair hidden blades. The reason why I bought the two Altair hidden blades, mostly back then when I did not modify this, I was using those two Altair hidden blades as a substitute for my Ezio costume. But now since I got this, now I could Altair blades, hidden blades. I mean, one for my Altair costume, and the other one, well, the suckiest part, I could use it on other Assassin's Creed cosplays, which I don't have yet. I only have four right now, which I'll show you at the end of the video. Well, and little by little, when I'm talking, little by little, I will take these off just to get myself comfortable. So, this is the left hidden blade, Ezio's actual hidden blade, but it used to be his father, Giovanni Auditore. If you guys ever watch Assassin's Creed Lineage, it's a short film of Ezio's father, Giovanni Auditore. And the second hidden blade, it's the same thing as it's the same hidden blade as this one. Oh, good! Finally, it comes off. Yeah, I copied that. I looked very carefully on the cover and pictures how his blade came out of his gloves. Pretty much, I'm guessing there's some opening in there. What was my guessing? Well, how's it able? I'm able to have the hidden blade coming out of my gloves. I mean, normally, and how is it? His actual hidden blade is hidden over his sleeve. It's pretty much it's simple. I guess he put his. I'm guessing his hidden blade is very small, or he put it inside his sleeve, then covered it up with his glove. And pretty much, I'll show you how it looked like. How do I did that? I mean, I'm guessing you saw maybe you might saw videos of it on my old videos when I was doing my cosplay workshop of my AC2 Ezio costume. But how I did that is this was a plain glove I bought from Meadowwood Mall, and this is the leather I need. This is the leather I needed to make the pouches, but I just ran out. But anyway, how is the blade was coming out is I left at least a big enough hole to so my blade could slide in, and the rest is hot glued. It's permanently stuck, so it's a good thing. How is I kept it stuck was I think I remembered. Oh yeah, I did put support. I had a cloth felt or a cloth fabric I glued over for the glove, and then put the leather around it. So pretty much it's pretty much going to be stuck for good. Yeah, it's a good thing. I'm sorry. I know I'm not making any sense, but it's hard to explain. And yeah, this is pretty much how it looks like inside. And yeah, it's really cold outside, so I'm wearing sweatshirt. So I'm going to take this one off. Yeah, this is pretty much how it looks like when you put it on. The belt, it's just pretty much straps, and I'm glad it's strong enough. I thought it's going to break off. The worriest part, I'm more worried strings around the hidden blade. I was thinking about putting more support on it just in case of these single strings going to break off. So normally it is best, and normally they should. I didn't push the button; it just comes out by itself. Anyway, um, this is pretty much. I think I'm just gonna get some needles and threads and just keep sewing it up to tighten it to make it stronger so it doesn't break. Especially the other hidden blade. And what's the next step? Oh yes, my pauldron. I thought it was called a cauldron, but it's a pauldron. Oh my god. My pauldron cape. This is used to be. It is part of the Ezio costume, but I modified it better. So, and how do I put this on? Well, normally I saw videos people just take it off fully because they loosen it, but very loose because it will be wobbly. And then when I'm walking around, what if the wind blew and comes off of my shoulder? So that's why I made a mechanism. If you look closely, I'm going to be very careful if I take it off because it is pretty much everything I did is all hot glued, not sewed in. I'm very expert on hot glue. So how did I? So I'll show you just in case if you guys want to ever want to modify any your Ezio cosplay without making a new one. You just had to study the frame. Oh man, thought I ripped another one. Okay, just one more. There it is. See? Velcro. And and this is pretty much how this is how it's connected. So this pauldron was normally my old pauldron is inside, but I mean I did few cutting off because the fake pauldron in the inside it used to be a fully attached with a belt on it. So you I put it on and then connect the belt and then put the strings and attach it and wrap it around and then walk around with it. So I decided to modify this pauldron with leather and they're all glued on. I mean, it's still holding very well. And mostly the only thing it's what sometimes I have to reglue is the the line thing. And normally it's, I mean, there is such thing there. My coworker told me there is such thing as leather glue, but it's a special one. Normally, I did get from a leather store, I heard. But this is my own modified and handmade pauldron, covering up the old pauldron, and the cape. I did not cut a new cape. I covered up the. You noticed the old cape I had. It was like the brown, light brown, shiny cape. I mean, when I was looking at it on my pictures and my old YouTube video and my YouTube videos, I didn't like it. Then I went through a lot on watching the trailer of Assassin's Creed 2 when I look at Ezio's cape. It has dark brown. I was looking for a natural dark brown, and I thought this dark better, but I was wrong. This looks it's better and almost like match the right color than the pauldron. And yeah, it's still the same cape. How do you know? It's just because I remember this cape, the red shiny cape. This one I did not do any changes from it. I kept it the same because this it still looks suits me better. And I'm sorry we don't I mean I don't have any music on like Assassin's Creed related music. I just don't want to turn on my laptop. It's just too much. It's normally my laptop is old and slow, and it takes time to wait for its loading. So what's the next part? Oh, the belt. Yes. About the belt, I did not make it. I just bought it from a Walmart store. It's very cheap. I believe around $9 or $10, maybe 20. I don't remember. Normally, I never know what colors the belt go, but I look closely on every pictures. But I guess his belt buckle is a bit darker. It doesn't matter if it's silver, but this is pretty much it's a natural belt for your waist. But I could use, but this one it's long enough. I can't remember what size is this, but this is long enough to wrap it around my area. So pretty much this is like the replacement for my fake belt of my Ezio costume a long time ago. Yeah, all you had to do is just normally make sure the and the top is on your upper right shoulder while you put on your Ezio costume. Normally it will feel weird because it looks like it will be very small, but most of it will be like kind of too loose. Normally this is pretty much the only longest belt I found in Walmart because the other belts I found are just different colored. So this is pretty much the right suit color for Ezio's other belt or chest belt. Next one is my modified crest buckle. Normally, it is part of the Ezio costume, but I did a lot of changes for this and a lot of fits. Normally, I kind of made it very too tight with the point. Every time I sit down and I was breathing too hard, it pops off. So I noticed I made a little error, so you could recognize there's a little Velcro sticking out, but it doesn't show that much. I was thinking about remodifying it. The only downside part was is I don't have any. I don't have the three pouches Ezio has behind his back. I mean, there is a big pouch I have. I usually wear it behind my back, but it's attached to. It's not like glued on, but it's with my Altair costume. It's attached. I mean, not attached, but it's mostly that big pouch is part of my Altair costume when I worked on the back. If you saw the last video, so anyway, what I did with a crest or yeah, I'll call it fake is if you remember if you see old pictures of it, there used to be the red stuff around, but I decided to cut it off the fake to make it like mostly an actual crest belt. And I put support on my back because the top part of it when I wear it when it was tightened, it was like being so wobbly, it was like weird, and then the shape of the A was like weird. So all I did is put some support. I put brown cloth fabric in the inside, and then I put in the brown dark leather on the outside. So make it like very solid. And normally, when I used to put this on, there used to be like a very easy cloth fabric on both sides, and then I tie it up on my back. I decided to remove it to make it to make it simple, easier, like I did to my Altair costume. I just like touch the attach the attach it with the Velcro, and just like that. Oh, and this weird extra piece part right here. Normally, unlike the other part, this pretty much used to be. I was trying to do some testing if I could put my sword in there, but it was just like tight. It was hurting my rib area. So pretty much, I was thinking about cutting it off, but I can't. It's completely hot glued on, but it doesn't really show that much. So I was thinking about like covering it up with something. It's one of the two. And the red, the red. I can't find my old sash somewhere. Let me see if it's someplace. If I can't find it, I'm very sorry, people. Oh, I think this is it. Let's see. Excuse me. Nope. Nope. Can't even find it. Anyway, um, this dark red sash, this was handmade by me. I didn't sew it. I pretty much did some measurement. I had my old dark red sash somewhere with the mess. I haven't been clean. I don't like it. I used to wear it a lot, but every time I just like bend, it just like crumples up together. So I decided to make a very new sash, like long enough for my waist area, so every time I bend it doesn't crumpled up. It stays in the same position. So this is a new sash, dark red sash I made myself. And unlike the other one, I made the strings a bit fatter on this one. I know there's going to be a little strings sticking out, even though I glued it already. But I haven't. But I just don't feel like cutting these pieces off little by little. It's just ridiculous because they'll just make another new string sticking out. So I leave it off, but people doesn't really see it. And yes, I glued it together carefully because I was looking through. I was watching my old red sash how it sticks. It's it's very easy. And how do I remove it? This is Velcro, and different. Normally my old sash has two Velcros on the top, but I decided to put three, so it sticks on. Normally I have time when I normally it's very hard for me to put it on since I can't really see where I'm put it on. So I'll show you how I remove it and how I put it put it on. I'm very sorry, people. I know it's hard for me to talk. I'm just this. I haven't slept all day. It's not because I was waiting for the boots. I didn't think about getting getting the new boots, my new boots. I just thought if I watched something, I could feel waste my energy. Well, I went out to waste more energy, test out my. This is pretty much how I remove. How I put it on and remove this. And this is pretty much how I glue it together. Yeah, you see this closely. This is annoying. Every time I just see this, I want to cut this off, but every time, the more I cut it off, the more these strings sticks out. It's just ridiculous. So I'm just gonna leave it as it is. And this is fabric. The other one is a the other my old sash is a different kind of fabric. It was like example like a muscle shirt. So this is my new sash, and this is going to be part of my Ezio cosplay. And what's next? I got an idea. Um, the vest, about the sleeves, and fake shirt inside. Normally, it's not like fully a white shirt. It's together with my gray vest. So pretty much, I did thought about cutting these off to find actual white shirt, but the big problem is normally in Renaissance Italy, I'm guessing people they wear how big is their how puffy is their sleeve is like this, especially the collar area. Normally, if I was normally it's I don't think we could find those kind of shirts here in Walmart. Normally, try to figure out about ordering it online, but when I type it up, Renaissance white shirt, it's just pops off to something different. So I kind of pretty much gave up. And normally, I did watch a video of Assassin's Creed cosplay of a guy that had made his Arnold Dorian costume, and normally his vest normally is separate from his blue jacket, but I noticed his vest was attached together with his jacket. So I noticed, oh, I guess there's nothing to be ashamed of. I guess I don't need to just cut these off. So I'm gonna leave this as it is. Still suits better, even though it doesn't look, even though it's not real. I mean, it is a Halloween costume after all, but still, I could still pull off very well as an assassin. And about the gray vest, the changes were a few modifications I did. It was the inside, like my skirt area. Like I was looking through every Ezio, cosplays. Like there was a dark red area in the inside, and when I looked at my vest, when I look at this, I was like, oh damn, I'm missing a few elements. Should I or should I not? I've been debating on lately, so I made my decision because I had enough dark red fabric, and normally I did. It's not really a fabric. It was an old Halloween. I mean, I bought a Halloween dark red cape from a Halloween store. I don't know what's it called. It was like right across Meadowood Mall. Well, not like inside Meadowood Mall. It was like on South Virginia Street. So I'm gonna show you since I bump into this. This is the this is the old Halloween. This is the Halloween dark red cape I used for the skirt and the hood, which I'll cover the hood later, you guys. I mean, after the skirt. So if you notice, I'll show you. Here's the front, and here's the back, just to look like, just to make it fully complete. And normally the dark red color here. Normally, I remember I've been watch. I mean, I noticed there were details, gold details around it, but I'm not very well on making details. And normally, I mean, I am good at doing details, but at the same time, it's just hard to see what are the full details on the dark red color. So I decided to leave it as it is. But still, I still look like Ezio. Everyone, I mean, as people still see me as. Maybe it's because of the hood or the way they look at me. One of the two. And yes, about the hood, this, I mean, the inside, this just be just the same color. I mean, if you saw the old picture of of this costume, it was just plainly a plain costume. But I decided to modify this vest and the hood. So pretty much this one, these ones, I did not sew it on as always. I hot glue it carefully. I mean, this one, it's a bit sort of messed up because the middle part, I kind of accidentally cut something off too hard, too much. But when I put it on, I mean, I had to feel the weird hardened hot glue around my head, but I don't feel it because I'm wearing a wig, which I'll cover you for that. I mean, I'll cover that when I take this off. As you can see, this is not really my hair, everyone. This is a wig. So I'm not sure about Ezio's hair do as it look like. So I tried my best to. I mean, I noticed his father Giovanni has very light brown hair, and his mother. I forgot his mother's name. Slap me for that. His mother has very dark brunette hair. So pretty much since he, since gene wise, his hair is like dark brown. So pretty much this is a dark brown wig for my Ezio cosplay. And same time, as I thought about it with this wig, I was like, wait, almost like Arnold Dorian has the same hairstyle as Ezio in a way. So pretty much I thought this wig could be used for Arnold in some particular way. And yes, about ponytail. And normally I don't. This wig doesn't have a ponytail, but I have very long hair, so I have a ponytail right here, my actual ponytail, and tied together was. Oh, someone's calling. I mean, someone's. Oh, nothing particularly important on my notification. Anyway, to continue on, this is my ponytail is not glued on the wig. I how I did it is first things first. Before putting on the wig, I tied my hair into a ponytail with a hairband, and then I put on a hairnet, then put on the wig, and then tie put another hairband on the wig and my ponytail together. Then, if I remember, and if you remember, when Ezio was not yet not yet wearing his father's Assassin's Creed outfit. Only, yeah, this outfit, this is not really Ezio's. This is his father Giovanni's, because he was an assassin after all. Uh, but you guys knew the story if you guys played the game and played the game Assassin's Creed. Anyway, I remembered Ezio had a red ribbon or a red tie on his ponytail to tie his hair back. This is what I did, and normally I didn't. All I did is cut a fabric red fabric cloth, and I'm trying to. I mean, it's very long. All I did is after I put on the hairband and the two hairbands together with my ponytail, I wrapped around the red fabric around it, then tied together. Yeah, it looks kind of small, but when I untie it, it's gonna look very different. I mean, it looks very long, which I'll show you since I'm gonna take off my wig. First things first, take this one off. Ah, Mirda. Uh oh. It's stuck. It's stuck. Uh oh. See this? And all you had to do, I'm going to untie it. Ah, Mirda. I guess you want to know why I said the word Mirda. It's an Italian swear word. Mirda is, I guess I'll tell you. Mirda, the word in translation in Italian and in English, Mirda means shit. So, this is the long, here's the long, I'll call it a fake ribbon. It's not really a real ribbon, but it's just a fabric cloth. So, yeah, this is very long. So, all I did is tie it up, maybe like up to maybe 5 times. Then, when it gets shorter, then I'll tie it up in the bottom. And just remove two hairbands. Here's the first one. I mean, this is just pretty much part of my costume. And I'm going to take off the wig. See, no ponytail. All I did is just tie it up together with white ponytail. And this is the hairnet. Then I'll then remove. Pretty much that covers almost everything on my update for my SEO costume. Oh, and normally I'm more confused as his pants. Either Ezio wears black pants or dark brown pants, so one of the two. It doesn't matter when you put on your Ezio costume. It did I just oh, it's just my skirt. So anyway, to finish off the video, that pretty much completes showing you everything on my AC2 Ezio cosplay. The next part is I'm going to show you the updates and show you my other three Assassin's Creed costumes and or cosplay. So all I gotta do is switch the camera around. Please forgive me with the mess. See, I just been. That's pretty much how much I've been working on my cosplay stuff. Oh, there's my fake arm brace. I didn't throw it away, especially everything that I used to have. The fake glove. Oh yeah, speaking of the fake brown gloves, I still have it as well. But anyway, we're gonna go walk to my small wardrobe in the way. Oh, the lights is still broken. Going to turn on the bathroom lights. So, here's the update of my Ezio. I mean, not Ezio, of my Assassin's Creed costumes. And first things first, yes, there are other costumes I had, and still have my Link costume. And well, I did say my Highland shield was broken too. I guess I didn't tell you that. Well, there's my Highland shield. You think it looks in one piece, but it's not. You notice the bottom crack around it. I mean, it's not wobbling, but the inside of the back of the shield is starting to break very soon. Oh, I could feel it. I'm not gonna force it. Yeah, so the front is okay. It's just the inside it's badly damaged. Yeah, what happened was I told this to a lot of people when they wonder why I'm not Link. What happened was I was walking downtown in icy, cold weather, or in the way someone threw water on the sidewalk. So when I didn't think about it when I was walking, I slipped and fell on my back. Luckily, I didn't break my back. My shield saved my life. There's other sad parts. Let's run back. If you remember my scabbard for my master sword, and yeah, this is the a backpack. This is the Breath of the Wild shield. I'll take a look. Well, take a damn look. There's a big. Oh, I can't even show it, but it's all damaged up. So pretty much, I. I'm not saying I quit being Link, but I just don't think wearing my Link costume with all the damage I have is not usable anymore. If I feel like going back as Link, I'll let you guys know. But at the same time, more than I stopped being Link, it's just I went through a lot of bad reputation with people and pretty much family related that said false things about me, and I've been through a lot of hell, you guys. It's a long story. And oh yeah, and there's a few weapons. There's my master sword, and this is not like Assassin's Creed sword. This is like a basic medieval sword I bought from Spirits, just during the time when I was still building up my Assassin's Creed style. And this is my handmade AC2 Brotherhood Ezio sword. I know it's supposed to be gold. I don't have gold fabric, but it's just a plain handmade basic sword. Uh, it's made out of the inside. It's a wooden sword. I bought it from Shields down at Sparks at Legends, and I do have a pirate sword somewhere. Let me see. Oh, I found it. I still haven't started making it yet, but this is pretty much. I was not sure what Ezio's sword looked like, but I kept looking through on images. Like this is pretty much Ezio's actual sword from AC2. The other sword that looks like it's just a basic sword, that's not really Ezio's sword. That's his father Giovanni's sword. I'm still thinking about. I mean, am I? I mean, I'm still going to work on that wooden sword to make it Ezio's sword, but I don't have the right. I mean, I don't have any supplies left. And if you see that Mary Poppin umbrella, which it's not a Mary Poppin umbrella, people calls me that because the eagle or the hawk or what kind of bird it is.
This is Jacob Fry's cane sword, which I showed you in the last video with my update with my modified Jacob Fry, which it's not fully complete yet. And this is a Syrian sword. From this is Altair's actual sword before if I remember Revelation, when you go back to the side story of Altair, he became the mentor of the Creed, and he had a new sword which we call it the Altair, which is called the Altair sword. Normally it is um usable and really, I mean, it is really I mean, it is in other Assassin's Creed games, like I believe Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood. There's the Altair sword as well. Sorry if it's a bit blurry. So anyway, we're gonna head back to my small wardrobe. Anyway, to do the update, there's my link. Still have my costume. I'm thinking about getting a new tunic since I lost my actual green hat a long time ago in the middle of the wind. And this is Sora. Oh no, not Sora. This is Riku from Kingdom Hearts 2, which I got the wig as well, and the keyblade. Oh no, where's the keyblade? Don't know if you guys could see it, but here it is. I know I have my keyblade somewhere. Uh oh, did I left it at my friend's place? No, wait. Let me see. Oh, there's my keyblade. I forgot to cover my keyblade, everyone. This is not Riku's actual keyblade. This is the Mickey Mouse keyblade. Normally, when I went to Spirits, I was looking for Riku's actual keyblade, but it's not there in Spirits. Maybe next Halloween time, if when Spirits comes back. I mean, Spirits Halloween store comes back. Maybe they might sell an actual Riku's keyblade. So, anyway, sorry, third time we're going back to my small wardrobe. So, here's the update of my Assassin's Creed costuming or cosplay. Here is Altair's. I was confused about the arm area of his details, if it's silver or something. I looked through it was pretty much detailed, which I'm not really well good at detail, so excuse me, I try my best to just make my own details for this Altair costume. I think about putting more. I feel like I'm not really done with this because normally my old friend, we were in and out last week when I showed him the picture of Altair. I mean, it still looks good. No offense. It's the long skirt. It should be long enough. True. It's like a shower pajama, or what do you call it when you put on that stuff when you came out of the shower? I don't remember what it's called. But anyway, continuing on. I'm sorry there's no lights here, but maybe I could remove it carefully. Here's the equipment and accessories for my Altair cosplay. And here's the picture. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, this part. The skirt area should be supposed to be a bit longer. And I did a lot. If you saw the video or you saw my pictures, especially there was the hood part. It did came with the Altair costume, but I did not like it. And luckily, I bought my actual Altair hood. I bought from Spirits, which I'll show you when I hang this one up. Oh, I've mirrored on my fingers. Okay, the next part is the hoodie. I mean, the hood. This is Altair. This is Altair's hood. I bought from Spirit's Halloween store. It's right inside. I did some modification on this one too. All I did is put fabric in the inside. And why? Pretty much when when I wear it on, it looks good, but when it was so windy, I mean, it was blowing my hood off. But at the same time, when I'm trying to restyle it, it was messed up. So I put fabric inside to keep the style the same. When it's windy, it won't mess up everything. So pretty much, modified very well on this hood. Next modifications we did go over with the AC2 Ezio is excuse me, I gotta get this out of the way. Let me put this down. Let me put this out of the way. You guys remember my Brotherhood Ezio? Oh, Mirda. Oh, double Mirda. Here it is with the cape. It looks fully complete. And normally, I think I might need to do some fixes because look what it's because my Brotherhood Ezio hidden blade, since there's very sharp enough, it plucked a big hole on the collar. So I thought about making a actual white color because it's not clear. Like if you could see my finger, it's fully like his color's like fully white. And I don't think I don't need to put details on that because I'll keep it as it is. Yep. And I do have my beard, my fake beard. I haven't put away my fake beard, but here it is. Yeah, it's been in the cup. It's been in the cup for almost a week. I put hot water after when I take off the fake beard or goatee. I put hot water in the cup and then put these two inside and had the so the glue would clear up everything. And just a fast update. There's my Assassin's Creed coat, just in case if I'm not in costume, I could wear the coat. It's on the ground. It just fell off. So pretty much, this is like a complete modification I did, especially the hood. I'm trying to find a way to glue the whole hood together, but it's just so complicated. So pretty much all I did is just try to style it as best as I can because my pauldron is like pretty much under it. I am thinking about modifying the red color to make it bigger, so just in case when I'm putting it on, because the weirdest part when I put on the pauldron and the cape or the cape on is just this one's like always overlap fold. So pretty much that's it. I mean, this looks really complete. At the same time, I'm just going to modify this, make it bigger, make this one bigger. And here's the accessories for my Ezio Brotherhood cosplay or costume. And here's the accessory, and this pouch is handmade by me. These are my two hidden blades for my Ezio Brotherhood costume. And last but least is my Jacob Fry costume. It's not fully complete because I still have a lot of things to work on. Like I'm trying to figure out to find a dark green vest so I could just cut this white shirt I used to have. This used to be used for my Link costume a lot, and this one's used a lot going out as well. So pretty much this is part of Jacob Fry costume permanently. It's not glued together. Don't worry about it. It's separate, and the tie as well. I cut off. I mean, yeah, I did a lot of. I did. That's when I started doing modification on my accessory costumes. So I'll start with Jacob Fry. It's not fully done because it's missing a few things. Um, was it? I'm missing the actual hidden blade for this Jacob Fry, and normally this is all that's left for the accessory is the belt for the trench coat. I don't know if his trench coat is leather or something, but I thought about getting a new Jacob Fry costume, but second thought, I looked through everything. I don't like it, especially in actual cosplay. Jacob Fry looked at. I saw on YouTube how they put it on, and the hood it's separate with the coat. So I decided forget it. I'll stick with the actual Jacob Fry costume. So all I'm going to do is try to figure things out where to find a green vest, and I know it has details as well for this, which I'll try to figure out. It takes time to think. I have patience, and last and not and I do have a hat right up there. This is Jacob Fry's actual hat from Assassin's Creed Syndicate. This is pretty much how his hat looked like, not like the one in the YouTube video. His hat is like a crooky, homeless hat. He doesn't have that. This is his actual hat. And that covers the update of all my Assassin's Creed costume. Um, I'm still planning to work on more. Uh, my next one is Ezio Revelation. Old Ezio, 52 years old. Not like really old. Not the Ezio from Assassin's Creed Ember. Continue on. Not the Ezio from Assassin's Creed Ember. Not 65-year-old Ezio. Ezio Revelation from Assassin's Creed Revelation. He's 52. I'm planning to get that costume since DHL, the delivery company. I mean, I didn't expect to get my goods today. I guess I ordered it last Thursday, and then I guess it took a week, but it will depend. So since I'm less not worried now, since I'm not worried about delivery, that I am ordering out of state. My next, I mean, I'm planning to get Ezio Revelation cosplay, maybe the beginning of January or the end of January, because the 2 day shipping it's very expensive. Uh, why do I don't want to do a standard delivery? I mean shipment because it's going to take a month because it's out of state. So pretty much if I depending on when I get paid Thursday, I'm going to check how much I have. If I don't have enough, I'm gonna push the Ezio Revelation costume maybe the end of January. Then pretty much I'll keep you updated on that one. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video and especially showing you the update tutorial of my AC2 Ezio costume. This is the Dorky Asian Nerd. Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. See you guys later.